Good morning, children. So, in this chapter, we are going to study about socio-religious reforms. Okay, this is there in your book, chapter 10, class 8, history book. So, in the socio-religious reforms, first of all, you must know that there were some social evils existing in the society. These social evils were female infanticide, child marriage and sati, and sufferings of the widow. Female infanticide means that the child means of when a female child was born, she was killed at once. Just after her birth, she was killed, and it was very popular in India. Many people used to do this. Second was child marriage. The children used to get married at a very small age when they were age of when they were of the age of going to school. At such a small age, they used to get married. Okay, and sati was also again very bad social evil in which a woman used to, when a woman husband her husband died, the woman also was burnt alive on the death pyre of her husband. Okay, and the third one is sufferings of widow, in which we will see that there were so many, as we have seen about child marriage. So girls used to get married, and if their husband died, then the woman, that particular girl, even if she was a very small age, she was not allowed to marry again. The male people were allowed to marry if the female person died, if the wife died, but the females were not allowed to marry. So this was again a, and moreover the widow were treated very badly. The widow were kept separated from the social events, from the religious events. The women were considered as they were considered as evils of the society. Okay, so this was so completely, the life of the widow used to be like a punishment. So that's why this was a great evil in the society. So now when the British came to India, they brought Western education, and in their education, after getting that education, Indian people were exposed to new ideas like rationalism, humanism, and liberalism. Now these are the three words which you have to learn. Okay, first is rationalism, second is humanism, and third one is liberalism. Okay, now people started adopting scientific and rational approach to life and religion, because now people are more educated. Now people had scientific education along with the traditional education of India, which they used to get earlier. Okay, before the British came to India, we had only the traditional language, the traditional knowledge. But now when the British has come to India, we started getting the scientific education as well. Okay, so our way of thinking was changing. We became more rational. Okay, we started thinking about more rational things happening in the society. We started thinking about our liberty. We wanted to remove the inhuman things happening in the society, inhuman things like the sati pratha, like the child marriage. Okay, so ultimately it was only the education which started changing the mindset of the people. Okay, so this is the main core and main concept of this chapter. Now in this chapter we are going to talk about some important personalities who helped in removing the that social evils, okay, from the society. So the first name is Ram Mohan Roy. So this person is very very important. Ram Mohan Roy was born in 1772 in Bengal, and he founded a very important thing, that is the Brahmo Samaj. So you have to remember this, that Ram Mohan Roy founded Brahmo Samaj, and Brahmo Samaj was founded in the year 1828. You also have to remember 3-4 points related to Ram Mohan Roy. First is, he advocated Western education for both men and women. Second is, he opposed the practice of sati. Third is, he preached the monotheism. What is monotheism? Means the prayer of only one God. He preached that there is only one God and everybody should pray that one God. Now, he translated Vedas and Upanishads into Bengali language, and finally he died in the year 1833. Okay, So you have to remember again, let's revise some important points about Ram Mohan Roy. Ram Mohan Roy was born in 1772 in Bengal. He founded Brahmo Samaj in 1828. He advocated Western education for both men and women. He opposed the practice of sati. He preached monotheism. He translated Vedas and Upanishads into Bengali language, and he died in 1833. Now, now after his death, Devendranath Tagore took the responsibility of carrying forward the responsibilities of the Brahmo Samaj. He also took care of all the social reforms which Ram Mohan Roy was taking. Then he also took care of the famine. He took the responsibility of famine relief. Means famine was the major problem which used to kill thousands of people during the British rule, because we know in the British rule the peasants, the landlords, they had to pay a lot of taxes to the government, that is to the British government. Okay, and during famines people used to die. Government never used to take care of the workers, the labor class, the farmers, no one. Okay, and people used to die due to hunger, due to lack of money. So Devendranath Tagore took the responsibility and he used to work for the relief of the people affected after the famine. And he also advocated widow remarriage, and he also established various schools, because he was also of this thinking that education is the thing which will help to change the mindset of the people and to change the society. Okay, this is it for this chapter. In this chapter there are so many important personalities. Will be making a series of videos for every important personality in this particular chapter. Thank you so much.